Hey guys, I'm Scott from Real Estate Outdoors. I'm excited to show you a new gadget DIY that I made for this diesel heater that is going to change the way you stay warm on the ice. Stay with me. Here it is. My diffuser heater box connected to my diesel heater, which is running outside. Well, as I said, it's Christmas Day and I get to try out my new toy. I've been building this for the last couple months. This idea has been rolling around my head for probably about a year, and I'm super excited to show you guys this. It's maiden voyage, Christmas Day, and let's turn the camera around and show you guys. I was having so much heat straight up. I'm already melting my ice here. I want it both sides, like I want it to be moving around. Now, you're wondering, hey Scott, what are those? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. This is a stroke of genius. Oops, you're not supposed to thank yourself for being genius, but it is. It was a stroke of genius, and if you don't believe me, you will believe me. Okay, little elbow. Now you know where I'm going with this. Check it out. You want it to direct a little bit more down the middle, or you want it to direct a little bit at your bunk for when you're sleeping. And a small token of interesting thing that I thought of, you could connect a small hose and actually put it right into your sleeping bag if you are, wanting to get the wife out. So some people are super cold sleepers no matter what kind of sleeping bag, and they won't come out on the ice, but my brother-in-law is that person. Sorry, Jeff. But if you put a small hose connected that into the sleeping bag, holy Hannah, you would be warm. You could turn this thing down to 1 overnight. Right now I'm on 10. I'll show you this. My setting's on high for these tests. I'm about to do some number tests and see what kind of temperature I'm getting out of this box. It's -6 outside, it's snowing, and well, look, we're on the ice. So I'm just gonna run some temperatures and see what kind of temperatures I'm getting out of it. And by the way, I don't like to wear gloves when I'm out ice fishing, but when I go out and pulling on the lines, a set line or something, or hauling in a pike, those gloves tend to get a little bit wet, and then they're kind of icy after a couple of days. So being able to put them on that to dry out or warm up is going to be a game changer for me. Anyway, another little side thing, check this out. Just discovered this right now. Yeah, I put my coffee mug on there. It's gonna stay hot. This is like hot to the touch. Like I can't keep my hand on there. Anyway, it'll keep my coffee nice and hot, or whatever you want to keep up there. And total game changer. And here's how it went together. I took 12 by 12 sheets of tin that's 0.040. I measured the center line and added 5 inches to both sides, and that left me an inch on both ends to bend in. And you'll see here how I've bent it in together. I used my 36-inch brake, but you could use a 2x4 screwed down and another piece of 2x4 to lift, no big deal. Bent it on the center line, and then I bent the other 2 inches in and got this shape here. I made 2 identical pieces to this, and they slid together perfectly. Yeah, that was a nice tight snug fit. So all I had to do was drill some holes. So I drilled 3-inch holes for the front vents, and I drilled 1.5-inch holes for the top vents. I then proceeded to take 6 inches of the tin and put it through my roller, and then I made these tubes. I flared the bottom ends, so on the inside of this box there's like a flower pattern where I was able to rivet them into the box itself. There's the flower pattern there. And then I made a 3-inch tube using 10 inches of steel on the back and did the exact same flaring, and then I riveted it all together, a nice tight box. And here's me just trying out some elbows and some caps. Then I put it to paint, let the high heat paint dry overnight, and here we are. We are 52 degrees at that pipe. I'm turning on my laser so I can see. We are 84 degrees coming out of my vent. The box itself, 88 degrees. The pipe, 72 degrees, and coming out is 40, 50 degrees, 54, 55, 56 degrees. The actual hose itself coming in is 76 degrees. That box is quite hot, and for you Fahrenheiters, that can't be 184? Is that right? 100, wow. 160 degrees. 176. Wow. And coming out of there. Wow. I think it seems way hotter in Fahrenheit. Well, there it is in finale. She is working better than I had even hoped. Thanks for watching. I'm Scott from Realistic Outdoors. Stay safe on the ice and stay nice and warm.